You are not your body. You have a body. You are not your mind. You have a mind. You are not your thoughts. You're not your emotions. You're not your circumstances. You're not your titles. You have titles, you have circumstances, you have situations, emotions, and when you can differentiate between that, you are able to take yourself out of the situation, out of the circumstances, and get this bird's eye view that allows you to tap back in to your pure creativity. Hi, I'm Stephana Johnson. I'm with Powerhouse Leaders, and I work with Powerhouse leaders who want more results, better results, with less BS. They want that for their team, they want that for their bottom line, and they want it for themselves. Now, you would not say you're your car, right? You have a car, and yet you take better care of your car than your own body. That's a problem. Because your body is where your power is housed. And your mind is where you get the reserve of power to build up. And when you have a deficit of your power, you don't have anything to draw on. So you lose your creativity. You get burned out. You get bored and complacent. And you go from having the magic to not having anything to give at all. I don't have a cookie cutter, one-size-fits-all approach. In fact, when I meet someone new or I'm working with an individual company, I am starting with a clean slate, but it goes with me being able to fully connect with the person, the team, the company in front of me. And that's what I'm interested in. That's what differentiates me. So how do you get that back? It's actually quite simple. It is reconnecting to the original source of your power. But it doesn't come from introverting into it. It comes from you getting interested again and looking back out at the world and being curious like a little child. What's happening around me? What's happening in my environment? So get interested again. And all of a sudden, there becomes that magic that is innate within you. And so when you get teams together and you go into this competitive energy where there's judgment and there's this lack of collaboration, we immediately cut off your creativity. So competitiveness is actually antithesis to creativity. And what happens when you don't have creativity? You've disconnected from your power. And it's as simple as coming back to you have the ability to restore your power by starting with your body and taking care of it. I have a genuine care about the person, the team, the company in front of me. There is a perspective that one can get when you bring an exterior viewpoint, an exterior understanding of what's going on with the knowledge and the tools to be applied at the right time, to the right situation, to the right scenario.
Stephana, she just had this kind of patience about her that held the whole room together, and it was just a wonderful experience.
Stephana, she's just very passionate about what she does. You could hear it in her voice. If you book Stephana to talk, you're going to want to bring her back.
She truly is a muse and inspires people to be better and makes you realize that you're not your thoughts, and that is so helpful in the workplace.
Made me think about myself differently, made me think about my team differently. An absolute gem.
I don't have a fixed idea already of what the outcome's going to be. We're going to discover that together, and I think that is the number one reason people bring me on. What happens when everything seems so chaotic, topsy-turvy? You feel like your energy leaking, being pulled in a million different directions. What is the one thing you can do? You must find a single point of focus. it's not what you focus on in that moment, it is that you focus. And when you get that singular point of focus, calm comes out of that chaos. And you can center yourself and get back connected to that original powerhouse. That's for your team, that's for yourself, that's for your bottom line.